high cost of governance under President Bola Tinubu's government is part of the reasons Nigeria cannot stop borrowing money from the international community. We had in the past talked about this topic, and we shall continue to do so until this issue is properly addressed. If the President Bola Tinubu's government can cut the cost of governance and channel the money into other areas of needs, the country would be alright, not completely alright, but at least certain areas of needs would be taken care of. The office of the First Lady of Nigeria is unconstitutional and should be scrapped. Any money given to that office is a waste. There are so many areas of the economy of Nigeria that need urgent attention, so any proposed money for the office of the First Lady of Nigeria should be moved towards those areas of need. There are also other areas where the government of Nigeria is spending huge sums of money, which should not have been so. Such areas should be scrapped. All the government needs to do at this point would be to go back to the drawing board to figure out those areas of need and bring solutions to solving them. In Nigeria, insecurity across the country is a big problem, which we are appealing to the government of Nigeria to look into and have it fixed so that farmers can go back to their farms, because, as it is now, farmers across Nigeria are so scared to go and cultivate their farmland for fear of being killed by bandits. All these troubling issues are part of the reasons Nigerians are facing economic hardship in the country, which is so sad. France and Morocco strengthen partnership after Western Sahara shift. French President Emmanuel Macron visited Morocco recently, marking a new era of friendship between the two nations. This comes after France changed its stance on Western Sahara, backing Morocco's autonomy plan. A strong partnership. Morocco and France have a long history of cooperation on trade, security, and climate change. Morocco is France's top partner in Africa, with significant investments and trade between them. Key talks. During his visit, Macron and Morocco's leaders discussed how the two countries would boost trade and investment, how to fight climate change and managing migration. Ups and downs. France and Morocco have had ups and downs, particularly during Morocco's time as a French protectorate. Recent tensions arose over visa issues and spyware allegations. A brighter future. Macron's visit aims to strengthen ties and build on successes like Africa's first high-speed rail line, launched with French technology. Will this renewed partnership benefit both nations? A Chinese restaurant in Uganda does not allow the people of Uganda to come and eat there as alleged. How possible can that be? Viewers Corner news correspondent in Kampala, the capital city of Uganda, is investigating a story that is shocking and unimaginable to hear. It was alleged that a Chinese restaurant in one of the cities in Uganda does not allow the people of Uganda to come into the restaurant and eat. This is unbelievable. We are investigating the story to know why such a discriminatory policy is put in place. As a human being, you went to a country that is not yours and opened a business, then asked the indigenous people of that country that welcomed you in their country not to patronize your business. How possible can that be? If it turns out to be true, then as a businessperson, you do not have any reason to be operating in that country. It is as simple as that. Some time ago in Abuja, the capital city of Nigeria, it was also alleged that a supermarket owned by a Chinese person did not allow Nigerians to shop in the supermarket. So when the information reached the Nigerian government, they went straight to the supermarket and closed it down. The owner of the business could not be found. He ran away because he knew what would have happened to him if he was caught. So we are appealing to the government of Uganda to carry out an investigation concerning this issue and bring those responsible for this discriminatory act to book. We would also use this opportunity to call on those foreigners who have businesses on the continent of Africa to change their mindset and treat all human beings as one. Doing so would bring peace and unity to the environment in which you are operating your business. Egypt proposes Gaza ceasefire and prisoner swap. Egypt's President, Abd el-Fattah el-Sisi, has offered a temporary solution to the ongoing conflict in Gaza. He suggested a 2-day ceasefire, allowing for the exchange of 4 Israeli hostages held by Hamas for some Palestinian prisoners. The war between Israel and Hamas has lasted over a year, causing immense destruction and loss of life. Israeli military strikes have killed thousands, and Hamas attacks have taken a heavy toll on Israeli citizens. Egypt, the US, and Qatar are working together to end the conflict. Top officials from the CIA and Israel's Mossad are meeting in Qatar to negotiate a permanent ceasefire. The situation in Gaza is dire. Civilians are trapped, injured, and struggling to access necessities. The UN has condemned the conflict, citing disregard for humanitarian law. Israel insists that Hamas must be dismantled as a military force and governing entity in Gaza before the war can end. Despite the challenges, Egypt's proposal offers a glimmer of hope. If accepted, it could pave the way for a more lasting peace. Lithuania's leftist opposition wins election. Lithuania's Socialist Democrats have won the country's parliamentary election, capitalizing on widespread frustration over rising living costs and concerns about Russia. The party's leader, Vilija Blinkevičiūtė, says the results show people want change. They are expected to form a coalition government with two smaller parties. Why did the opposition win? Soaring inflation, poor public services, and a growing wealth gap hurt the current government's popularity. The Socialist Democrats promised to tackle inequality by taxing the rich to fund health care and social support. Lithuania borders Russia and Belarus, making national security a top concern. The country spends heavily on defense, but many fear a potential Russian attack. The new government faces big challenges, balancing the economy and keeping the country safe. Will they deliver the change Lithuanians want? If you want more in-depth analysis on politics and good governance, subscribe to Viewers Corner News and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Thank you for listening.